Kaelin's fingers drummed against her thigh as she waited for the elevator to arrive. She checked her watch for what felt like the 100th time, 6:47 a.m. The fluorescent lights overhead cast an unforgiving glare on the deserted lobby. As the doors slid open, Kaelin stepped inside and pressed the button for the third floor. The silence was oppressive, punctuated only by the soft hum of the elevator's motor. She shifted her weight, her eyes drifting to the security camera in the corner of the room. The third-floor office suite was home to NeuroSpark, a cutting-edge research firm that employed some of the brightest minds in neuropsychology. Kaelin worked as an administrative assistant, tasked with keeping the researchers' schedules and budgets organized. As she exited the elevator, Kaelin spotted Dr. Zhang, one of the lead scientists, already at her workstation. His eyes were fixed intently on a data screen, his fingers flying across the keyboard. She exchanged a brief nod with him before continuing down the hall to her own office. The interior design of the suite was sleek and modern, but Kaelin had always found it sterile. The researchers spent most of their time huddled in small groups, poring over data or conducting experiments in the lab adjacent to the offices. They were a quiet bunch, preferring to focus on their work rather than engaging in idle chatter. Kaelin settled into her chair and began to sort through the day's schedule, making a mental note to reschedule the 2 p.m. meeting with Drive Patel. As she worked, her gaze wandered to the small window overlooking the parking garage below. The morning sun cast long shadows across the cars, creating an eerie effect. The elevator chimed, signaling its return to the lobby. Kaelin's eyes flicked back to the security camera, and for a moment, she could have sworn it had shifted slightly, just a fraction of a degree. She shook off the feeling, attributing it to her own fatigue. It was going to be one of those days. The phone on her desk jolted her out of her reverie, shrill in the silence. Dr. Zhang's voice came over the line, his words clipped and urgent. "Kaelin, we need you to escort a new researcher to the lab. Meet me at the elevator." Kaelin hesitated for a moment before nodding into the receiver. She grabbed her pen and headed out of her office, wondering who this newcomer was and what their presence might mean for the NeuroSpark team.